We want to go ahead and solve this problem using a system of equations. A 40% antifreeze solution is to be mixed with a 70% solution to get 90 liters of a 50% solution. How many liters of the 40% and 70% solutions will be needed? So we see that we need to find our 40% amounts and our 70% amounts. So when I go ahead and write 40% down, I'm going to go ahead and change that to a decimal. So I have 0.40, and I don't know how many liters of that solution I need. I also have 0.70%, and I don't know how many liters of that solution I'm going to need as well, so I'm going to call that Y. And then I also have 50%, but I do know that I have 90 liters of that amount. Now to go ahead and get my concentrations, I'm going to multiply across here. I get 0.40 times X, 0.70 times Y, and 0.50 times 90. Now the reason I like to organize my data like this is because these two columns give me the equations that I need to solve this problem. So my first equation is X plus Y equals 90, and my second equation is 0.40X plus 0.70Y equals 0.50 times 90, which is 45. Now I'm going to go ahead and solve these two equations with elimination, but I'm going to first get rid of my decimals here. So I'm going to multiply this equation by 10, and that will give me 4x plus 7y equals 450. Now I'm going to use these two equations with elimination, and I'm going to go ahead and choose to eliminate my x's first. So I'm going to multiply this equation by a -4. And I'm going to write that resulting equation down here. So I get -4x, -4y equals -360. Now when I add these two equations together, my x's are eliminated, and I end up with 3y is equal to 90. And we divide by 3 on both sides, and y is equal to 30. So that is 30 liters at, I go back up here, and y was my 70% solution. So I have 30 liters at 70%, but I also need to find my x. Well, I can see that x plus y is equal to 90, and I know that y is 30. So x plus 30 equals 90. Subtract 30 from both sides, and x is 60. So I have 60 liters at my 40% solution. So I will need 30 liters at 70% and 60 liters at 40%.